Hello and welcome to the Paws Perspective podcast. I'm Molly.
And I'm Pat, and we're from Flying Paws Dog Training. We're so excited you're here.
This is where we share training tips, behaviour insights and fun ways to build a stronger bond with your dog.
Grab a coffee, flip on the lead, and let's dive in.
Welcome to the Paws Perspective. I'm Pat.
And I'm Molly.
And today we are going to talk about 5 things we wished every puppy owner knew.
Yes.
So the first one, Molly, is research your breed or your mix of breeds.
Yes, it's such a quick, simple thing to do to work out whether this dog is going to fit into your life.
Yep.
I think the sub-note on that too should be if you've had, well, if we talk about you and we've had 10 Border Collies before and we decide we want another Border Collie, research your breeder if you're not going to go through the same breeder. Or if you're going through the same breeder, talk to them about parentage, lineage, traits.
Because they're all different. Just because you've had, one Golden Retriever, one Border Collie, one...
or even 2 or 3.
Yeah, each dog's different.
Each dog is different.
And as you said, even if you go to the same breeder, they might have different parents now. Their other dog might have passed on or whatever's happened. So you might be getting a dog from the same breeder, but it's got different parents than your last dog.
Yeah, but knowing that, a Maremma puppy is really cute, but knowing what a Maremma's going to do when it's 45 kilos and noisy is really important.
It is. And even if a Maremma has got something else in it, it's still going to have the Maremma bark.
And I think also knowing what health problems might come along with that breed is really important. Knowing, okay, well, they're more likely to have this problem or
hip dysplasia or
has the genetic testing been done for X, Y, and Z. So you can avoid as many surprises as possible.
Yeah, so having a bit of a list of questions is always good to ask your breeder so that you can find out what to expect.
Yeah,
and
not just what colour they are.
Yeah, and how cute they look, because all pups look cute. So, it's a good one to know. And also, then if you get a beagle, it's just going to zip around with its nose on the ground. Okay, I'm happy with that. Or, might be a Kelpie, and they're probably going to be fairly active.
Yeah, or are you getting it from a show home, a pet home, a backyard accident? Not that there's anything wrong with some backyard accidents, but it's just knowing, okay, what am I getting, basically.
And can you see the mum and dad? Has the breeder got mum and dad?
I think that's really interesting, actually, because I was reading something the other day from a breeder, and I thought, this is fair, isn't it? Saying actually sometimes seeing mum and dad isn't always as important as we think. Because if you can go and see mum and dad before they're pups, like it might be a show dog and you see it at a show or, something like that. But as we both have seen, and you have seen probably more than I have, a mum with pups can be totally different to what her actual temperament is, because she's got pups, she's got milk, she's got all these things that her body's just been through something quite full on. And now she's got 6 little mouths to feed or 8 little mouths to feed or whatever. That might not actually be.
Yeah, that's a good point. She can be quite protective. Some of them as well. So yeah.
And if you're getting which I've done, getting a pup from the mainland, you might I only got pictures of his parents.
Yeah.
And I got, told what their temperaments are like and some videos and things like that. So, yeah.
Interesting. Number 2, management starts before they come home.
Yes, it does. So what does that mean?
Well, thinking about where are you going to put your pup. Do you need to get some baby gates up so it can't get into rooms that you don't want it to access? Do you need to get a playpen? Playpens are awesome because then your pup can, be in that lounge room with you. But it can be safe. It's not going to eat the cords to the TV or the laptop or something like that and electrocute itself or you know.
Yeah, puppy proofing.
Turn your TV off when you don't want it turned off. Yeah, exactly. Puppy proofing. Where is it going to sleep? Where is it going to go to the toilet? Where are you going to feed it? All those sorts of things are really good to work out before the pup comes home.
Yeah, if you've got another dog or dogs, where are they going to be able to have a break? Where's, the pup going to sleep during the day so it gets enough sleep?
Do you need to half the backyard, or do you need to put up a little temporary pen for your pup outside?
Yeah.
All those sorts of things.
Do they probably need to eat away from the older dogs to start with? All of these sorts of things. So I'm assuming you did, but like when I got Fox, like the playpen was set up, I got him on the 3rd of May, and I set the playpen up on Anzac Day because I came down here and got it because we had the day off. So that's obviously the 25th of April. So that my other 2 dogs got used to the playpen being there before there was pup in it.
Yeah.
Because the lounge room changed.
Yeah.
Not drastically, but a couch moved slightly and all of a sudden there was a playpen. I put the crate up in the bedroom so they could get used to the crate being there because there's some changes for them too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And when I brought Zen home, and he had his playpen, our lounge room where we lived at the time was very small. So when the playpen was set up, you had to sort of squeeze around it. The other dogs had to squeeze around it to get onto their couch, to lay on the couch if they wanted to. So, yeah, a lot of things, again, need to think about the older dogs getting used to things. So, yeah, have it all done and set up, and then when you bring your pup home, you're ready to go.
I have a love-hate relationship with the word socialisation.
Yeah, you do,
don't know
don't
about
you?
I think it's something that everyone knows is super important, but not enough people understand completely.
Yeah. So what do you think you should do to socialise your pup?
Oh, there's so much you can do if you were to socialise a pup, but it's not just taking them and letting them meet every dog on a walk.
No.
Or every person at the cafe.
No.
Socialisation should be creating a blueprint for your dog to say, this is the way the rest of the world works. This is the way the rest of your life is going to go. So whether that's going to be we're going to go to a cafe 2 times a week and you're just going to lay there and no one's going to pat you too much because I want you just to lay there.
Yep.
If you set that up in their socialisation period is here's my cute puppy and everybody come and touch it, that's going to be a harder goal.
Oh, definitely. Yep. But it's also things like different surfaces, which we don't think about. But, when your pup was at the breeders, what did it walk on there? Did it walk on different surfaces or was it just inside, outside? So having different heights for it to walk over, different surfaces. Some might wobble a bit. They might feel different under their feet.
Yeah.
All those sorts of
Handling.
things. Yep. And what do we mean? This is an interesting one. What do we mean when we say handling?
So we're talking more husbandry handling, aren't we?
Yep,
So
not past the puppy.
no. So it's getting them used to having their feet touched, getting them used to having their ears touched, eyes touched, tail checked, teeth checked, tummy touched, brushed, bathed, all these sorts of things that generally most dogs are like not that keen on.
Yeah. And we want to go slow with that.
We do, and going at your dog's pace is the most important part for anything to do with socialisation.
Yep. So not forcing them.
No, because
into the bar.
socialisation, to me anyway, is about creating a resilient dog.
Yeah.
And resilience is not made by going, here's a situation, cope in it.
Yeah.
It's
exactly
it's watching the dog and going, okay, that's a bit much, we're going to back off now. Or next time we do it, we're going to be 10 metres back from what we were. Or we're not going to sit in the doorway of the cafe, we're going to sit off to the side. Or we're
Things like
going
that.
to go on the beach rather than the off-lead beach. Whatever it might be, it's about ultimately setting your pup up for success for the rest of their life.
Yeah, that's right. And if you're looking at different surfaces or heights on things, just scattering some treats around and letting them take it at their own pace so that they can explore. If they want to move away, they can. If they want to go back to it, they can. So, yeah, and socialisation is different animals as well, not just coming to puppy school and seeing pups.
No, it's sheep, cows, birds.
Horses,
Yep.
ducks, chooks, whatever you've got.
Yep. I just had another thought on socialisation and it's gone.
Oh, So yeah, it's everything. The other thing too we ought to mention quickly is it's sounds.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say, that it sounds, It's,
If your pup's been born in the country and you live in town, and it comes to the town, then the first thing you do is go for a walk around town, and the fire truck or the ambulance go past.
even just a horn.
Yep,
Every time you
horn.
say fire truck or ambulance, and cars, I always think as well of a horn, because how many times are you walking down the street with your pup and you'll hear a horn somewhere?
Yep, beep beep.
So all of those sorts of things. Yeah.
Are they used to them?
Have they heard it?
So that
Train,
could, trains. Yep,
train's another one.
they're planes if you live near an airport. So those noises can be a bit scary. So we've got so many things available to us now to get them used to those things. You know, your TV, your phone, your laptop. You can Google different sounds.
Yeah.
Just, have them in the background, just low, at a low volume. TV shows have lots of things like that.
Yeah.
So there's great opportunities, even the radio, great opportunities to do sound socialisation. So yeah, it is. And also going to different places.
Yeah.
But again, going slow.
I think just before we finish, because you sound like you're about to finish on socialisation,
Yep.
the most important thing with any sort of socialisation you're doing is not only to make it a positive experience, but to pair it with something good.
Yeah.
So usually it's treats, but it might be a toy, it might be, a pat, it might be whatever, but it's saying, hey, you've noticed this really weird thing in the world?
Yep.
Have a treat. That was really good. Or, hey, that was a bit scary. Have a treat. No, you can't. Let's go back 2 steps. And you can have a treat there. Great. It will help you learn so much about your dog and its threshold levels.
Yeah, that's right.
By socialising.
Yep, and very true. So, number 4, puppy teeth. They're going to hurt.
Yeah.
And that's normal. Puppy teeth are very sharp, and even if you think you know what you're doing and you won't get nailed by puppy teeth, you still get nailed by puppy teeth.
I don't think Fox nailed me.
Oh, that'd be about right.
Well, I was just thinking. I don't think Murph did either, but his breed's slightly different. But Fox might have got me once, but...
Zane got me a few times. But most of the time, most people will get nailed by their pup.
Yeah.
We occasionally get nailed in puppy class when we're trying to help someone do behaviour with their pup.
And it hurts.
It hurts. Puppy teeth are so sharp. But it's normal. It's normal. So, again, having something that we can give them, because, when you're losing your teeth too, your gums are going to be sore, your mouth's going to be sore. So having something to help soothe them, having something for them to chew on, so that you can sort of do that rather than, trying to keep your hands away.
I think going into why they might be biting too is really important. So looking at, are they overtired?
Yeah.
Are they hungry? Are they overstimulated? Do they just need... is it the zoomies and they just need 5 minutes where they can't actually get hold of you until they calm back down again? All of these sorts of things, again, they're going to differ from puppy to puppy.
Yep.
Overtiredness, though, is probably one of the big ones.
Oh, it's massive.
And as we say in class, it's the frantic, seemingly uncontrollable biting that often comes with tiredness.
Yep.
And hunger is another one that gets missed too.
Well, if you're tired, you're going to be,
My puppy is biting right now. He's biting some cardboard.
He's distracting me.
He's distracting me a lot.
Because
Foxy.
I'm trying to move him away.
Good boy.
If they're hungry,
Do you want
they're going to want to be chewing something.
Yes.
So if your hands are in the way, they're going to be chomping on that. So making sure that you're upping their food regularly.
Yes.
And if they're overtired, it's just like us. If we get overtired, or kids get overtired, we get crabby. Kids throw tantrums. We adults probably throw tantrums sometimes. So for pups,
Thinking of anyone in particular?
for pups, it just comes out as that frantic biting. So
And I think it's really important as well to understand, which I suppose I touched on briefly, but I'll elaborate on it now. Some breeds are going to do it more than others.
Yeah.
Like I said, Murph really didn't do it, but as a guardian breed, he's not supposed to.
no,
They're not supposed to bite. Fox didn't, but he's quite a low drive border collie. Zanny, a border collie, a herding breed you would expect, but then some of them are not going to, like a Beardy or a Smithy, aren't going to as much as, say, a Border or an Aussie. And then,
or a healer's even
well,
more.
I was about to say, when you get into your Kelpies and your healers, they actually have the bite in their prey sequence. So knowing terriers are bred to bite.
Yeah. Gun dogs like holding.
Gun dogs like them, holding in their mouth. So they are going to, until they get a little bit of bite inhibition, are probably going to hurt more than they will long term. So knowing, what your dog is bred for, coming back to that first point, is going to help you with how much biting is normal. So if you've got something like a Maremma and it's overly biting you, it's going, okay, well, is it tired? Ticking off the list, is it tired? Is it hungry? Is it just overstimulated? And if all of those things are fine, and this is something I feel like we've done a lot more in the last few years than we've ever done, is going, those things are all ticked off. Okay, go and have a chat with your vet and get their teeth checked. Are their teeth actually coming out?
Yeah.
And a couple of pups we had one pup this year that had 4 teeth not moving.
Yeah.
Well, the adult teeth was still trying to push through.
So
how uncomfortable is that? So obviously that's getting extreme end. But if you have
something to think about.
It is. And I think it's the time to get it checked too, because if you're ticking all these things off every day and going, I'm meeting all of these needs and this is still happening, you're going to be going for vaccinations.
Yeah.
So having that question or asking that question to the vet and saying, can you have a look? And then if they're not, it's like, okay, we've got a really bitey puppy. It's medically sound. Its needs are being met. What else can we do? Because something's still not quite right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And number 5, which is we sort of just touched on, but is very important, a sleep routine.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much sleep do pups need?
18 to 20 hours.
I love saying this in class. It's a lot.
An adult dog will sleep for 16 to 15 to 17 hours or 18 hours or something a day. So it's not like they stop being a pup and they all of a sudden have boundless amounts of energy. And I can't think of the word off the top of my head at the moment, but dogs are not like us. They don't sleep for a big chunk and then are awake for a big chunk.
Yeah.
They sleep in bites.
Yep.
Which is why they sleep so much.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like, those sleeps like little mini recharges.
Yeah, they are. So they can go again if they need to.
If you can create a good sleep routine and a good settle routine in a pup, 9 times out of 10 you're set, aren't you? You've got an adult dog, or you're creating an adult dog, an adolescent and an adult dog that can switch off.
Yeah, which is what you want.
Yeah.
So you need somewhere quiet for it.
Yeah.
Somewhere where it feels safe. That's something to think about.
Yeah.
For your pup as well. And start, and that's something you can do, again, management before they come home. So you can sort of think about that before you even get your pup, where you're going to have it sleep, what's it going to sleep in.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a crate? Is it going to be in its bed? Whatever. And
do
then
they need to be tethered on a bed, with something that they can't chew through, or are they doing
those sorts of things? Yeah. So having that set up and then creating a sleep routine.
Yeah, I think the baby puppies, and when I say baby puppies, I'm probably talking 8 to 12 weeks.
Yep.
Are really good at making us think they can sleep, or can be really good at making us think they can sleep, because they do just crash.
Yeah.
But they will lose that because
exactly.
they start to get, their vision gets better, their hearing gets better, all of these things, and they start to, oh my God, Murph's off at the speed of light. They start to want to explore the world more.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is just natural, but we need to step in and say, hey, I think you've had enough right now, you're getting a little bit tired. No different than what we do with a kid.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
And set them up for long-term success.
Yeah, we know what overtired kids are like, or kids that have been on red cordial.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just manage it.
And I think we're really good at accidentally overstimulating pups.
Yes. Because they're cute and fun and you want to play with
And they
them all the
want to
time.
play and they, get the zoomies and it's all fun. But they're still going to be able to do that with a good sleep routine.
Yep, exactly.
And adolescent adult dog with, as we said, with a good sleep routine is worth its weight in gold.
Oh,
I reckon most people would take that over a dog that can't switch off.
Oh, definitely. Yep, very important.
Yep.
So, and once you've got that, you sort of realise how good it is to have it. So,
I think it's interesting how we're going through this, how these things actually all linking together.
yeah, yep, they do. Yep, definitely.
Yeah. But there's so much you could talk about with the puppies, and there's so much, people come to class and think they're going to be taught to teach them up to sit and walk nicely on a lead and all these things. And we do go through a lot of those foundation things, obviously, but there's so much more. Like, your pup's got the rest of its life to learn these things, but it is a pup for like 4 months, really.
Yeah, and they grow so quick. You don't have that little cute baby 8-week-old pup for long. So,
Well, according to you, I didn't get that at all.
yeah, he was fairly big, wasn't he? A bit of a chunker.
That's just a bit of a side eye then.
Yeah, but no. 5 things that you should know.
Yeah.
All good advice, and hopefully, when you're looking for your next pup, you'll think about them.
Or if you've got a pup.
Yep, or if you've got a pup, and you'll put them into practice.
I think just before we wrap up, maybe if we want to throw in a little quick bonus 6th one, is you haven't stuffed them up.
Oh, yes.
We have so many people, and there was someone only last week going, this has happened, have I stuffed them up? No. Chances are you haven't, but it's just it's not chucking them in the deep end, it's not tossing them in with a heap of dogs and to socialise them, it's just slow and steady and essentially saying to our dogs, hey, this is how the world works.
That's exactly right. And we've got to think, if you get an 8-week-old pup, it's only been alive for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not long.
We think of it in terms of that's how old they are, not that's how long they've been alive, isn't it? Which actually sound like 2 different things, but they are exactly the same.
Yeah, and for some of that time, they didn't even have their eyes open.
Yeah.
So
They're just little slugs.
yeah, so there's a lot for them to take in, and sometimes our expectations are a little bit too high for them.
Yeah, that's probably should be the bonus 6 one, shouldn't it? Manage your own expectations.
Yeah, because they are only pups.
You wouldn't ask a 2-year-old to solve a maths problem, but we seem to expect our pups to do the equivalent. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Slow and steady always wins the race.
maybe we should have made this like 62 things. People should know that. Keep going on and on and on.
But they're the main ones.
They are the main ones.
Yep. Definitely. Awesome. Alrighty. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this episode or any of the other ones, give us a 5-star review.
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us.
Yeah. If you would like anything else along these sort of lines, like 5 things we wish people knew about adolescent dogs, 5 things we wish people knew about dogs in general, 5 things people knew about reactive dogs. There's so many of these I suppose we could do.
Yep.
But if you want anything like that, leave us a comment or send us a message.
Or anything else.
Or anything else, obviously. But for now, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.